to your day 10 of the I Will Do It November challenge, and today's workout is going to be a 1000 rep lunge challenge. Yes, lunges, 1000 reps. But I've made it super easy for you, and not easy technically, but you won't have to, not a lot of learning curve. However, you will be performing 40 unique lunges on each side of your body, and you will be doing each lunge for 25 reps. So I'm going to have a rep counter up here, but please feel free to do it at your own pace. And if you can't complete 25 reps, it's totally fine. But remember that we're going to be doing left first and then right, so you're always balanced out in the burn area. Okay, now before we get started, we are almost 1/3 of the way through this November challenge, and pat yourself on the back because you've made it today, and after a long day, you're here with me smashing it, so that's amazing. Now, all you need for this particular workout is a pair of dumbbells, light or medium weight, depending on your fatigue levels. And you can also do all of these exercises body weight. It's totally fine. Just make sure that, for example, for overhead lunges, when I say overhead DB, if you don't have a dumbbell, just put your hands up, because with any overhead motion, we're using our core to stabilize ourselves more. Now, segueing into today's mindset tip. Now, today's mindset tip is I want you to replace the word failing with learning. So for example, if you're not able to do any of the lunges today due to whatever reason, right? Instead of saying I failed to do this exercise, you can always say that I'm still learning to do this exercise. Now, simply changing this thought in your mind will help you go a long way, because to be honest with you, none of us come pre-packaged with muscles and body fat like a bodybuilder, right? We have to build it. You get there, right? You're never going to just be born with it. You get there, and in order to go there, you have to learn. So you will always start at some point not knowing something, and you have to just be comfortable with that, right? So that's your mindset tip, and I would truly put it into your intention setting if you are journaling in the morning. That was yesterday's tip, if you remember. And now I will give you your nutrition tip, but at the end of this 1000 rep challenge. So are you ready? Because I am super excited to see what we can do today. 1000 reps of lunges. Wow, my legs are already burning. Let's do it, guys. See you on the floor. Oh yeah, 1 second. If you like this video and if you like this challenge, please feel free to give me a like, subscribe to my challenge, and comment down below how your experience has been so far. It would truly help me reach a wider audience and inspire a lot more people to get started on their fitness journey. Support Fit Grit! Let's get started with the first exercise, which is dumbbell overhead reverse lunge. So I'm going to be using my 10-pound dumbbells, but feel free to use no equipment or whatever weight works for you. So we are going to be doing the left side first, right? The left side first. So you're going to hold the dumbbell in your right arm, right above you like this, and 25 reps. Let's go. So when you're doing this, it's important to remember that you squeeze your core, your upper body is totally upright, and your right leg is the one that is stabilizing you. Dig through your heels on your right leg to activate the quad and the glute.
Every day we had another fight. I was far too blind to realize that our love had got out of control. Should've known I was better off alone.
Now your next exercise is going to be the same dumbbell overhead reverse lunge on the right side. So in this case, your left leg is going to be the stabilizing muscle. Put your left arm up and squeeze your core as you step back into a deep lunge. I like to put my arm out in front of me on the side to help support my body and balance myself. In the front, you just want to tap your foot. You don't want to, rest. Balance myself. In the front, you just want to tap your foot. You don't want to, rest. Again, dig through your heels on your left leg. The next exercise is going to be your curtsy lunge, and we're going to do it on the left side first. So with the curtsy lunge, what you want to do is push your hips back a little bit, put your arms out in front of you, and basically sweep the leg as if you're drawing a semicircle with your toes. Sweep the leg and then lunge. Now, if you're a beginner, you can always use support like the wall or a chair to hold on to as you're doing this exercise. And I would also recommend as a beginner to not go too deep into the lunge, but rather just have a shallow movement like this. Even with a shallow movement like this, you're basically activating your glute and your hamstring and your quad to stabilize you. Let's get it, guys, on the left side first. So your right leg stays static. "25 reps, you can do it. You can do anything for 25 reps. Oftentimes, we underestimate ourselves on how much we can truly accomplish. And it's when you do challenges like these, or the previous 1000 rep ab challenge, right? Or the first day 1000 rep squat challenge.
I always come back to you. You move me in a way never thought anyone could. You get me high, you're my drug when I am feeling blue. Yeah, it's all you. 'Cause you're the one. Yeah, the one. Yeah, you're the one. Yeah, the one. Yeah, you're the one, babe. Yeah, you're the one. Yeah, you're the one, babe. Yeah, you're the one.
Now, on the other side. So now we're going to be using our left leg to stabilize you, and your right leg is going to curtsy lunge like this. Try to keep your chest up, and I like to keep my gaze in front of me, right, like a few inches away from my toes to help me not fall over. Let's get it.
Yeah, the one. Yeah, you're the one. Yeah, the one. You know the drama is never ending. Don't let it get the best of you. And all the fake friends just keep pretending. That's how the little things get huge. Paralyzing every pore. Oh, you feel it taking over you. To the center of your core. The lies are getting overused. When you are under the weather, getting caught in the storm. Do you remember? I told you if we dance in the blizzard, we are not getting cold. So keep on.
Next up, I have the forward lunge. Now you can use resistance if you want to on the side, or you can just do this simply body weight. It's completely up to you. I'm going to be doing these body weight. So with your forward lunge, we're going to be lunging on the left side first. So your left leg moves forward like this, and then you are lunging. So I would worry less about your knees crossing your toes, because it's very hard for you to cross your toes like that. It's very, very difficult unless you have very, very long thighs. So try to take a sufficiently wide stance and lunge.
It's traumatizing. I fall apart piece by piece. No superheroes, no silver linings. Just keep on moving to the beat. Paralyzing every pore. Oh, you feel it taking over you. To the center of your core. The lies are getting overused. When you are under the weather, getting caught in the storm. Do you remember? I told you if we dance in the blizzard, we are not getting cold. So keep on dancing, baby.
Dance, 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 yeah. Dance, yeah.
Baby,
Dance, 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 yeah. Dance, yeah.
baby.
Now we're going to move on the other side. So now your left leg is stabilizing you and your right leg is going to lunge forward. Remember to keep your form crisp. So you don't want any shaking like that. And if you feel yourself shaking, you can totally hold on to something. It's completely okay to take support. Believe me, you will do less harm to your body than any good if you take support. And also, you know what? Nobody's watching you, right? It's just you working out for your body, right? No one's watching you. It's okay to take some support if you need to. And I do it so many times still. And probably by the end of this workout, I will be definitely taking wall support for some of these lunges that I have planned.
Say you don't wanna be with me, but you miss me as soon as it's over. Your name lighting up the screen, but you never call when you're sober. You say you don't like the games, but you play me like there's no tomorrow. You should know that I'm fed up with your lies, so don't come closer. You know you hurt me bad and I have scars. I need some time to heal, so don't come over. Don't even bother calling, just get lost. I'm fine on my own, so don't even bother to come back, 'cause I ain't done. I'm fine on my own.
Next up, we have the lateral lunge. So in the lateral lunge, what you want to do is you're essentially stepping out on the right side if you're doing the right lunge, and then you're basically sitting back down, right? Your left leg or your other leg is straight with your knee joint locked in. Okay, so let's go on the left side first and then we'll do the right side. So try to keep your chest up as you sit back on your left leg and come back up and tap if you need to. If you don't need to tap, that's totally fine as well. You will feel a deep stretch in your inner thighs and your glutes. In fact, lateral lunges are a great glute builder as well.
So don't come closer. You know you hurt me bad and I have scars. I need some time to heal, so don't come over. Don't even bother calling, just get lost. I'm fine on my own, so don't even bother to come back, 'cause I ain't done. I'm fine on my own. Boy, your pretty little lies are getting old. All those
lateral lunges on the right side. So for this one, we're basically sitting back on the right glute. So out, and sit back. Keep your shoulders up. Sit back as if you're sitting on a chair. Keep your gaze up so you avoid doing something like this.
Let the flame fill the night, you and me light up the sky. 'Cause we are fire and we're burning, won't put it out, even though we're hurting. Let the flame fill the night, when we touch then we ignite.
Next up, we have some hopping movements. We're upping the intensity. For now, until now, we were doing some simple moves. Let's get complicated. So, I have static lunge hops for you on the left side first. So, get into a lunge position, right? And essentially hop. So, if you notice, both my toes are pointing forward, my knees are pointing forward, my entire profile is front facing. And all I'm doing is once I find my lunge, I'm basically nailing my feet to the ground, right? Nothing else moves, and the only thing I do, that's it. So it takes some time to get this kind of stability. It's totally fine to use a wall, and if you absolutely cannot do it, then I would recommend doing simple lunge pulses, right? So that will also give you the same impact. Let's get into it, guys. 25 reps. We can do anything for 25 reps, right? Come on. You can do anything. You got this.
Won't put it out, even though we're hurting. Let the flame fill the night, when we touch then we ignite.
Now, we're going to repeat that on the right side. So, what you want to do is you put your left leg behind and your right leg is the one that's stabilizing you now. Again, your entire profile is front facing, everything is forward, your hips, your knees, your toes, right? Let's get into it.
So give me something to do, yeah. I can't stay here because I need to dance.
Next up, we have the forward lunge with a leg raise. So it's pretty simple. Again, we're going to be lunging forward, and then on your way back up, you're just lifting your leg up and then down. So when you push off the ground, you're going to be pushing off with your heels and your toes, activating your calf muscles to help you push off the ground, and your glutes and your hamstrings are going to be used to like stabilize you, right? They're going to try to help you come up, and as you come up with momentum, they're going to help you not fall back, right? So we're going to be doing it on the right side, left side first. Let's get into it, guys. Left leg in the front.
I won't be sorry. I got a feeling I'm gonna crash into this party. I'm just an accident waiting to happen like.
we are going to do the forward lunge with leg raise on the right side. And we're going to move your right leg in the front, the ground. Let's get into it.
I'll be the center of attention like I was some kind of astronaut. Cause I'm shooting for the moon tonight and I got a feeling I'm gonna crash into.
The legs are on fire. I know everything is burning, but believe me when I said this, oops, it's totally worth it.
I'm gonna find a crown so I can put it on me. Swinging from the chandeliers, I won't be sorry. I got a feeling I'm gonna crash into this party. Cause I'm just an accident waiting.
As you get more tired, you realize that your body is losing stability, and that's okay. You know, use the wall, use your chair, support yourself. This is a challenge. 1,000 reps of lunges. Whew. I really never thought I would be doing 1,000 reps ever. Whew. Next up is a fun move. We have the CURTSY lunge with a knee drive. So there is no hop in this case, because all we are doing is you're doing a CURTSY lunge, then you're coming up and doing a knee drive. Now, if you want to, you can also do something like this. Try to touch your elbow to your knee so that you know that your knee is going high enough. A lot of times you will want to cut corners and do something like this, right? Gotta go all the way up. So let's get into it. Let's do the left side first. Simple movement. Use your core to stabilize yourself. You got this. It's okay to take breaks if you need to, but it's not okay to quit. No quitting allowed on Fit Grit, am I right? We don't quit. We make it happen. That's exactly what it's all about. Do whatever it takes, make it happen. If you need to, grab a sip of water, pause, think about it, think about how you're feeling, relax yourself, then get back into it. Because that is called as grit, not giving up, right? We are Fit Grit. Let's do it, guys. So now we're gonna do it on the left side, on the right side. So your right leg is stable as you curtsy to the left and then up, right?
Who would have thought I'd be up on cloud nine? I would never take our love for granted. Love how you make me feel alive when you're with me. Took the pain away, didn't mind my scars and my broken heart. It could rain, I don't mind if it pours, 'cause I'm right next to you. Come rain or come shine, I don't mind, 'cause I'm right next to you. It's true, right next to you. Next to you.
Next up, we have the reverse lunge with a leg lift. So in this case, you're basically going to step back into a lunge and then lift your leg. Now, ideally, you would want to lift your leg like that, but if that's a bit tricky, what you can do is you can basically step back and just lift your leg a little bit. No matter what you do, you're basically activating the glutes and the quads of your stabilizing leg, right? That's what it's all about. So let's get into it, guys. I'm going to do the left side first. So step your right leg back and up. Step your right leg back and up. Up. Really dig your heels into the ground of your stabilizing leg so you never feel like you're going to fall over, right? This is your point of stabilization and your core. Dig your heel in. Wow, you can really feel the burn. This is a good one, guys.
Drown yourself in the smoke, babe. You came to this place to hide away for a while, but we both know that when it gets late, one call away and then you are spending the night. They turn the volume up, you shut your mind, wanna escape your thoughts for a little.
Now moving on, we are going to do the right side. So you want your right leg to be stable and pushed into the ground. Dig your heel into the ground, get into a lunge position and kick up and down, kick up and down. I like to have my arms out in front of me. It helps me stabilize myself, but you also have the wall, so next up, we have the curtsy to lateral lunge. So on the left side, you're going to plant your left foot in the ground as you're going to curtsy and then do a right lateral lunge. Let's do it, guys. We got this. So, curtsy. This is 1 rep. You can do it. Believe me when I say you can do it.
If the end is near, just know that I got you. I'm your armor when things get tough. Know I got your back. Your battles are mine too. I'll fight for you when things get hard. Lay it all on me when you're not strong enough to carry on. Baby, you should know I got you. 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 I know the world can be a crazy place sometimes. We can think tonight, leave it all behind.
You can do it. Believe me when I say you can do it. Next up, we have curtsy to lateral lunge, the right side. So in this case, your right leg is the one that's stabilizing you. And we're going to curtsy and lateral lunge. Curtsy, lateral lunge. Remember that when you're lunging, laterally. Keep your chest up. So
Baby, you should know I got you. Baby, you should know I got you. You should know. Baby, you should know I got you. 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 Got you. Baby, you should know I got you.
We gon' break up, then we make up. Act like we're gonna be friends. Blaze the fire, take me higher. Leave it all over again, all over again. Leave it all over again, all over again. Leave it all over again.
hold the tension in your glute. Let me show you from behind. Next up, we have the narrow stance lunge. So for the narrow stance lunge, what we're going to do is, instead of putting your leg all the way back and trying to get a 90-degree angle on both your knees, you basically just step your leg a few steps back. That's about, a couple of footsteps back, and then you will lunge. So you see, you're basically targeting your quad more than your glutes. So
Leave it all over again. Leave it all over again. We gon' break up, then we make up. Act like we're gonna be friends. Blaze the fire, take me higher. Leave it all over again, all over again.
and then we're going to do the other side. You can also step a little bit wider if you want more stability. So it would look something like this. That's also fine. Or you can do it right behind each other. This one's more effective when you go right behind, closer together. It gives your core and your glutes more chances to stabilize.
I promise I really tried to keep you away from my mind. And I tell you this ain't no lie, but I've done my best to find someone new to give all my time. But all I wanna do is rewind. Oh, I guess that I cannot hide the emotions left inside. I need to stop reminiscing. I still wanna make you feel alright when I'm not.
Guys, we're halfway there. 20 more exercises, right? You're already done with 500 reps. Can you believe it? Well, I can because my legs are on fire. I don't know, I'm sweating and I'm so tired. but it's amazing. We got push on, and it moves me to my next exercise, which is going to be a reverse lunge with a front raise. So take a light weight, and if you don't have dumbbells, that's totally fine. You can also use just your arms. So what we're going to do is you're going to, on your left leg, you're going to lunge back and then come up. So we're going to lunge back and then come up into a front raise. So lunge back into a front raise.
I need to stop reminiscing. I still wanna make you feel alright when I'm not. I've been like this from the beginning. I just wanna make you feel alright when I'm not. I just wanna make you feel alright when I'm not. I just wanna make you feel alright when I'm not. I need to stop reminiscing. I just wanna make you feel alright when I'm not.
Now we're going to do the same thing on the other leg. So your right leg is your stabilizing leg now, and
Just wanna make you feel alright when I'm not.
You and me, everything that we've been through has made us strong. You won't believe we've had our gray, but somewhere there's a light inside of us. It shows the way. Not looking for no heaven to go, 'cause I got you, don't wanna show us off, but you're my all that I need. Trying to sugarcoat, but I'm flying so high. I don't even know if I'm coming down. You rock my boat when you hold me so tight. The world just disappears in front of my eyes. I'm telling you why, this ain't no madness. The smoke in the mirrors, our memories how the sun's come down. Like a river rising way up above. This ain't no sugarcoat.
next up we have alternate lunge jumps. So for this exercise, you want to keep your hands out in front of you and lunge jump. So that when you're lunging, you basically want to jump up and switch your legs, right? Now, if you're unable to jump, you can also do quick reverse lunges, right? Let's get into it, guys. It's nothing to, we can do it. 25 reps, let's go. So each leg rep will count as one rep, right? So it's basically 12 reps on one side. Let's do it.
Not looking for no heaven to go, 'cause I got you, don't wanna show us off, but you're my all that I need. Trying to sugarcoat, but I'm flying so high. I don't even know if I'm coming down. You rock my boat when you hold me so tight. The world just disappears.
Next up, we have 45-degree lunges on the left side first. So in this case, I'm going to show it to you. You basically want to step out here. So this angle that you're making with your toes is 45 degrees. So lunge.
going cold, you're leaving out the door and say I don't know when I'll be home. Like needles in my heart, it's tearing me apart, just trying to find a light in the dark. I know that you're afraid, believe me when I say it's alright, we'll get by. Our colors fade away, I hope it's just a phase. I tell myself that we'll be okay. So hold on to me, baby, hold on.
Now we're going to do the 45-degree lunges on the right side. So step out like that, right? And then lunge. Come on guys, you can do it, right? Remember, you're almost there actually. We're almost halfway through. We finished halfway through, and now we're inching towards the 1,000 reps at day 10. Wow, it's a massive accomplishment. You can do it, guys.
It went something like this. You take my breath away. It's crazy how you're making me feel, the way you're smiling at me. I want it back, this feeling. I can see us working it out. You're all that matters to me. So hold on to me, baby, hold on. Put your hands into mine, wanna feel you close. So hold on to me, baby, hold on. Got our souls intertwined, I'm not letting go. So hold on to me, baby, hold on. Put your hands into mine, wanna feel you close. So hold on to me, baby, hold on.
Next up, we have the reverse lunge jump with hop, right? And it's pretty simple. What we're going to do in this case is you're going to lunge back like this, and then you're going to quickly switch your legs and then jump back. So you start off with a lunging position and back, right? You're basically doing this is called as a scissor. So you're going to do a scissor jump, and then you're going to get back into your reverse lunge. 25 reps, guys. Let's do it. So we're going to do it on the left side first. Start it in your lunge position.
We just gotta hold on, hold on. I will never let go, let go. So hold on to me, baby, hold on. Put your hands into mine, wanna feel you close. So hold on to me, baby, hold on. Got our souls intertwined, I'm not letting go. So hold on to me, baby, hold on. Put your hands into mine, wanna feel you close. So hold on to me, baby, hold on. Got our souls intertwined, I'm not letting go.
Now we're going to do the other side. So for the other side as well, all you need to do is get into a reverse lunge position and down. You're scissoring and down, right? Let's do it. 25 reps. You know, it's more of a mental challenge than a physical challenge, because your body says it's tired, your legs are burning. I know it's fatigued out, but it's your mind, you know, that perceives these signals. And you know, humans have been known to do much more harder things than a 1,000 rep lunge challenge, right? And that's where I get my most motivation from. You can do anything if you're willing to work hard, if you're willing to kind of manage this pain in your mind, right? You can literally do anything. So let's do it. Next up, we have a non-jumping movement. to kind of calm your heart rate down. So we're going to do forward lunges with pulse. So in this case, we're going to do left leg first. So lunge and then pulse and back. Lunge and then pulse and back. Just a forward lunge. Make sure you're pushing through your heels. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So in this case, you have your right leg out into a lunge, pulse.
I get to it first, I got you mad. I guess that when I get to it last. Get it, then I'm never going back. Get it, then I'm never going back. I get to it first, I got you mad. I guess that when I get to it last. Get it, then I'm never going back. Get it, then I'm never going back. Going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up. Get it, then I'm never going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up. Get it, then I'm never going. I get to it off the runway. Different incomes, not one way. Living life on a one way. I knew this would happen someday. You could ask my day one day. Cloudy days turn to sun rays. Only way to way up way. Know my way, know my feng shui. I get to it first, I got you mad. I guess that when I get to it last. Get it, then I'm never going back. Get it, then I'm never going back. I get to it first, I got you mad. I guess that when I get to it last. Get it, then I'm never going back. Get it, then I'm never going back. Going up, going up. Going up, going up, going up, going up. Get it, then I'm never going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up. Get it, then I'm never going. Different summer, different car keys. I'm the life of the party. Might buy a bike like a Harley.
You guys, we have 10 more exercises. That's it. You're only 10 more. 250 reps away from finishing a 1,000 rep challenge. My legs are on fire, my core is on fire, I can barely talk, right? But you and me together, we're gonna make it happen. Like we do for every single challenge, we're gonna make this one happen as well. Are you ready? Let's do it. So your next exercise is going to be curtsy lunge hops. So you basically want to get into curtsy lunge stance and then hop. It's actually easier than you're imagining, and it will get difficult after the first 10 reps or so, but believe me, you can still do it. Just take a breather if you need to, hop back in. Remember, there are people doing much tougher things. They're capable of it. You're capable too. We're capable. Let's do it, guys. So get into a curtsy lunge. I like to look right ahead in front of me to avoid toppling over.
Passion for something or someone that makes my world turn upside down. Wanna give it up for something or someone that's better than this. So don't be.
Next up, we have it on the left side. So get into curtsy lunge position. Get into curtsy lunge position, and let's do it. we have the pendulum lunge on the left side. So with the pendulum lunge, you basically have a front and a reverse lunge at the same time with no tap in the middle, right? So something like this. And for this one, if you're tired, you can definitely use the walls for support. So I'm going to be using my wall for support. You're essentially using the momentum to help you go from forward to back.
Makes my world turn upside down. Wanna give it up for something or someone that's better than this. That's better than this. So don't be too offended. I had to leave. There's nothing in for me, no. I'm not fitting in. I packed my things to go. Am I being naive? But it's my choice to make. It's my new rebellious way.
And now we are going to do it on the other side. So in this case, your left leg is stable and your right leg is going to move forward.
Don't forget that summer sun 2009. We were feeling high, and I got drunk for the first time. I thought I was cool. I thought I looked smooth in your eyes and tried to make a move. It was summertime, the time of our lives. You were on my mind, my ride or die. It was summertime, the time of our lives. You were on my mind, my ride or die. Yeah. You were on my mind, my ride or die. Yeah. You were on my mind, my ride or die. Yeah. Don't forget your first kiss. We were so damn high, we could touch the sky. Drunk on love, drunk on your lips. The feeling I will forever miss. And I got drunk for the first time. I thought I was cool. I thought I looked smooth in your eyes and tried to make a move. It was summertime, the time of our lives. You were on my mind, my ride or die. It was summertime, the time of our lives.
You know, tiredness is natural. You will get tired, but you know what, people who are high performers, elite athletes, what do they do when they're tired? In the race, they dig deep to push themselves, because in that moment, you are definitely tired, but you can still push yourself. And after they're done with the entire race and everything, they take some time to recover, right? And that's what we're going to do. So let's hit it hard today, and I promise you, tomorrow's day is going to be, it's going to be better. I'm not going to tell you what it is right now, but it's going to be better for sure. So let's get into the next exercise, which is going to be your reverse swing lunges. So for this one, I'm going to be using my 10-pound dumbbells, but feel free to not use any weight at all. And what you want to do is you're going to step back and swing forward. So it's essentially a kettlebell swing sort of movement with your hip flexors, but you're also using the legs to kind of step back into a mini lunge and come up. Remember, we are never putting our entire foot on the ground. is just a tap and a tap. Let's get into it, guys. Left side first.
First love, we were young and wild, we were up all night.
Wandering around in a blurry town, in a foggy state, surrounded by ghosts, but you're still alive. There's no time to wait. It is time to lit a fire. We are
Stabilizing glute. Whew. I know this is a tough workout, but I'm gonna feel so good after I finish it. And I'm so close, right? We're like 5 exercises away, guys. 5, that's it. Let's get on with the fifth last exercise, which is gonna be same reverse lunge swings on your right leg. So in this case, your left leg is your stabilizing leg, and your right leg
stumbling around, always feeling lost. It is time to leave. This is not a game for the faint of heart. I know you agree. No one knows who will be chosen to let the truth out in the open.
Next up, we have the reverse lunge to knee drive hop, right? So we're basically going to do something like this. We're basically going to do something like this. You get into a reverse lunge, use that momentum to hop, a power hop on your left leg. So come on, guys, we can do it. It doesn't have to be a big hop, just be a minor tap. The reason I placed this exercise so late in the challenge is because I know you're fatigued right now. Let's do hard things when we're tired. It's more fun.
Hold up, legs go wild when I pull up. They all on me like they want some. Think I got what you need, well I have none. Hop off, you're a freak and I'm handsome. Slide up in the club like 2 chains. Snake is on top of the full chain.
Now, let's do the reverse lunge to knee drive hop on the right leg. So
All these chicas, all these mamas begging me for affection. But just like C. Darwin, I live for natural selection. Never hugs or connections, I just constrict and reject them. I make my snake hole transactions, eject my papers and stack them. All these words and my DMs, no message back, I can see them. I get them hooked and I reel them down. Throw them back when I'm bleeding. I'm a snake on this lane, I'm spitting my poison and flame. I'm having the homie to blame. We drink on that venom so bad. I'm a VIP.
we have the dumbbell overhead lung jumps. So for the dumbbell overhead lung jumps, you basically want to keep your dumbbell up above you and grip it really firm. And I'd recommend you be really careful if you're doing this movement at home especially. And then you're basically going to do lung jumps. If this is too uncomfortable for you, I'd highly recommend to just use your arms with your palms forward and then do the lung jumps. Basically, this overhead arm movement is going to help you activate more of your core. Let's do it, guys. 25 reps. Remember, same 12 reps per leg. Let's go. Finally, the last two exercises for this challenge is actually more of a deep stretch now rather than an actual exercise. So we have the wide stance lunges. So in this case, you're going to step back really wide, right? And then you're basically going to lunge really wide. So not this, not your regular lunge stance, as wide as you can, and then lunge. For this one, we definitely don't want the knee crossing your toe. Let's do it, guys. Last 50 reps. Let's go. Now for your last exercise, let's do the same thing on your right leg. Get into a wide lunge. That's it, guys. We are done with the 1000 reps of lunges. Whew. Let me catch my breath.
It started out like a movie scene, something straight out of a magazine. I crossed my fingers.
I hope you enjoyed that workout. Don't hate me. But remember, a challenge is designed to push yourself, and I feel amazing that we've accomplished this challenge together. Can you believe it? 1000 rep lunges? You know, it's a bit much, and I'm going to be so sore. So don't forget to stretch, foam roll, take a warm bath. It could be a hot water shower, or just a bubble bath, soak in some Epsom salt, whatever works for you to kind of help with the soreness. Your legs are going to be sore tomorrow, definitely. And especially if you've used resistance for this workout, you're definitely going to be sore. Now, that basically brings me to my nutrition tip for today, which is get enough sleep if you want to lose fat. Now, I know you may wonder as to why this is important, but sleep and fat loss are very, very closely related. And sleep and muscle recovery are also important. But let's talk about fat loss. When you are sleeping enough, which is 7 to 8 hours of consistent sleep, by consistent I mean at least 5 to 6 days in a row, and then maybe one night, you have less sleep, and that's fine. But if you are having 7 to 8 hours of consistent sleep, you will automatically be able to recover better, and you will notice that your stress levels are lower, and hence your belly fat is definitely most impacted. I personally saw this, and I started sleeping really well about a year and a half ago. I started focusing more on winding down before bed and getting that rest, and that really helped me see a lot of changes around my waistline and also overall body fat. So this is me speaking from personal experience to you. The best way to get good sleep is to try to lower the temperature around you, and drink sufficient water, put away your electronics 1 to 2 hours before bed, read a book, sip some lemon water, because lemon kind of helps you calm down more. At least for me, the smell of lemon really works. And you just have to prioritize sleep. It's so easy, in today's day and age, to sacrifice sleep because we have a million things to do. Like, our to-do lists are ever growing. We have so many things to do. We're ambitious humans. We're a very strong-headed generation. But what's important is to remember that when you are trying to pursue something, you've got to do everything right to get there. And sleep is one of the things that you need to get right. So I know you'll be tired after today's workout. Go take a shower, get something nutritious to eat, and then hit the bed. Okay guys, that's it from me for today. 1000 rep lunges, we accomplished it. Am I right? Comment down below if you enjoyed this workout, and just let me know how your journey has been for the last 10 days. I'm so excited that you and me, we're doing this together. I'm going to see you tomorrow for day 11, and I promise it won't be a leg day. Take care, guys.
Made a promise to myself, and I repeat it in my head. Set your mind free. Set your mind free. No one knows what I've been through, but this